Hey, Coach Annie here, Director of Coaching here at Tiny Troop Soccer, coming on for your Friday activity that you can do at home with your little ones. So like I always say, I always want to make sure that the things that I present to you are things that are easy for you to just grab whatever you have at home or go run and grab something easy and cheap to be able to do at home to keep your little ones entertained. Especially now when it's winter and it's cold and maybe we're all staying inside a little bit longer. So these are good ideas for you to try to just keep your little ones entertained so you don't go crazy staying in your house, avoiding the cold weather. So today what we're doing is a target ball toss, throw, kick, any number of things. So it's super simple today. So all that you need are some sticky notes. That's what I use. I use some sticky notes that I put on my wall here. So you'll want to have kind of a blank wall that you're able to throw at or toss at or kick at. And so you can also have this be really fun and print out some pictures of maybe some Disney villains or some characters or shapes or numbers, letters, anything like that. And then it's another way for them to learn, as in another addition for them. So you can have like the numbers on here and see if they can aim and toss and hit a number or a letter, or those characters would be really fun. I think you can have them draw whatever you'd like on the sticky notes. And then you're just gonna stick these on the wall at varying heights. So depending on what you'd like them to do, you can switch between all sorts of different things. And then grab a few different balls that you have around your house. This is just a wool dryer ball that I have, and then a squishy little soccer ball. And I'm gonna start with tossing these and trying to hit the targets. And then we can also move up and use a soccer ball, of course, to kick and trying to get those targets on the wall, maybe those lower ones down here. So one thing that when you're tossing, the difference between tossing and throwing, the tossing is underhand like this, and throwing is overhand like that. And so with both of those things though, you want to have your player, your child, make sure that they're stepping with the opposite foot as they throw or as they toss. So that's something really simple that you can start with them at a young age to try and just make sure that they're taking a step with that opposite foot before they toss the ball. And so you can have them start out maybe by rolling the ball on the ground, see if they can hit that target, and then they can roll and try to hit another one. Oh, just missed it. You can have them run. Maybe you set a timer to see how many times they can hit it before the time runs out, and then you can do it, see if they can beat your number, what record it is. And then after you go through rolling a few times, you can have them toss and try to hit that target on the wall. I was so close there. Oh, so close again. I gotta get it. There we go, got it. You can have them try with both hands, and then always remembering to step with that opposite foot before they toss that ball. Then maybe after you have them toss and hit those targets, there we go, on the wall, you can have them go up and start to throw. So there's kind of a progression there for you to do. So rolling on the ground, tossing in the air, and then throwing. So then here we're just throwing, trying to hit those targets, and maybe it's fun if those targets fall, then you can try to get all of them off onto the floor. So there's just a progression of using their hands with this. So always remember stepping with the opposite foot, rolling, tossing, and then throwing. So 3 different options for you to do with that. Or then you can get into the soccer ball, which we love here at Tiny Troop Soccer, of course. I'm gonna move this down just a bit. And so then here, you can just practice trying to have them kick to the wall, and then they can also practice if they kick it hard enough, like I just didn't, then they can have it come back to them and have to trap it with their foot. So you can also have them use both feet with this, using the insides of their feet, or the tops of their feet, or the outsides of their feet. We teach them this at Tiny Troops. So they're just trying to kick that soccer ball, not super hard, so you don't have to worry about any damage coming to your wall. But just a few different options there of something really simple. Throw some targets on the wall. You can have them toss, roll, throw, and then kick their soccer ball. So there's some fun things, and like I said in the beginning, if you added letters, numbers, colors that they're trying to hit, they can learn those as they're doing this fun active activity. And you can also have some fun things where they draw pictures that they're maybe trying to hit, or I think villains, that would be fun to try and hit those. And so I think that'd just be a fun, simple activity for you to do at home with your little ones. Okay, so there's the activity for today, but of course I have a couple announcements before I log off. Just want to remind everybody that if you are a current Tiny Troop Soccer parent, you could be a sub that would be able to fill in for your kiddo if the lead coach was not able to be there. So of course we're all humans, so some things happen where our coaches get sick like anybody else, or they are going to be out of town, or any number of things that that can happen. And so we're trying to have subs at all of our locations, and you could be a parent and sub. And so the perk of that is, one, sessions get to keep running, and then two, that you get to have a free month of sessions if you sign up for a sub. So just for signing up to be a sub, you get to have a free month of sessions for your little one. And then anytime that you fill in after that, you get another free month of sessions with us. So really great incentive just to have your to be a volunteer, to be on the field, to coach if needed, and you get a free month of sessions for just signing up and volunteering. So that's a great option there. If you're interested in that, you can message us at Tiny Troop Soccer, or email us at info@tinytroopsoccer.com. And then just preparing for March, already in February, but we're talking about March. A lot of our locations that are in colder weather areas will be opening up in March. And so we'll have a lot of new locations opening up after their winter break. And so keep an eye out for that, for which locations will be opening then. And your registration for March will start February 15th. And so that will be exciting to see so many more locations opening up coming in the next month in March. And then if you are signed up for this month, Saturday is your first day on the field. We're so excited for you to join us on Soccer Island. And if you have any questions about anything at all, please message us at Tiny Troop Soccer on Facebook, or you can email us at info@tinytroopsoccer.com. All right, I hope that you have a happy weekend, and we hope to see you on Soccer Island soon. Bye!